Well.
World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Alrighty, folks at home, we are live as the reality of the situation continues to unfold. We are live, folks at home, dissecting yet again Spider-Man 2 because we have seen some things here in Spider-Man 2 that are just not necessarily all where they need to be, let's put it that way. So this is, in my opinion, a slight downgrade from Spider-Man Remastered. Now, you don't believe me, that's okay. We have the video that we will be showing you, and we will be showing you the Spider-Man Remastered versus Spider-Man 2. And it really is, believe me, so incredibly sad. So, it's time to wake up in here. Okay, can we do that? Because if not, I'm not going to start the show. Okay, because you guys need 4 hours to wake up in here, and I'm not, well, we can't help with that. So, you're going to have to wake up manually. Okay, I can't. Why is this so zoomed in? I've never seen this before. Why is this so zoomed in? This should not be like that. Why is this so zoomed in? Unbelievable. So we are here, folks, live. We know you don't care. I don't care if you don't care. The show must go on. So at the end of the day, folks at home, we're going to be dissecting Spider-Man Remastered versus Spider-Man 2, and I'm going to show you that the game has been downgraded. It's not clickbait. Okay, I know it's not what you want to hear or see, but, you know, what do you want me to tell you? I mean, we are going to be playing Skull Island later tonight, King Kong. It's apparently one of the worst games of the year. In fact, it might be the worst game of the year, according to the Internet Darling community. But with that said, I do think it looks and performs better than Starfield. So I went ahead and I bought that. The developers got my hard-earned money, and I'm going to tell you what, folks, it's going to be so fantastic later tonight, Skull Island. Okay, we got to fix this camera here. It shouldn't be that zoomed in. Shouldn't be that zoomed in, folks. Alrighty. Well, I guess it's broken. Nonetheless, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're waiting for a few more people to join before we get started, folks. We're waiting for a few more people to join before we get started. Do you like tacos? Yes. Order some Taco Bell for me. The POV is off. Well, it's only off because I said it was. You didn't have that in your head before. She don't love and it's so sad. She don't love and it's so sad. 200 viewers, we could do better than that. We were up to 350 last night. So invite the Spider-Man fans in here because I'm going to show them something that they don't want to see. I mean, look, I'm buying the game. I have yet to preload it. We need to get preloading it because my internet is slow and it's going to take a long time to preload the game. It's like 100 gigs or some shit like that, so we need to start preloading this game. So I am going to be playing it and I am going to be buying it. So, you know, unlike the reviewers that didn't buy the game, they got sent the game for free from Sony. So they're actually the fake gamers. They don't buy their games.
It's over.
It's so sad. She don't love it.
Clad in Shadows 99 super chatted $10.
That's what we're talking about. It's a party in here. Clad in Shadows 99 coming through and popping the cherry, doing so in a way that makes sense. We do appreciate it very much so. Clad in Shadows 99 coming through, popping the cherry, supporting the show. We're out here live, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be getting started here shortly, folks at home, and you're going to ask yourself, well, how is this game downgraded? Let me show you, okay? We found a great video here on YouTube that compares both games, Spider-Man Remastered on PS5 versus Spider-Man 2 on PS5. And we have noticed a few things, and unfortunately, I would argue that this game, yes, has been downgraded. Now, it's not what you want to hear, it's not what you want to see, but with that said, Snowy fanboys, might be a reality here for Spider-Man 2. So, we got a toxic chat here today. Where are my mods? Where are my mods? If you would like to be a mod on the show, first of all, you're going to have some free time. We stream daily, every single day for the most part. Sometimes we don't, but typically we do. Okay? You're going to have some free time. A lot of you guys have free time. Second of all, we would like you to have a deep understanding of internet culture. If you don't understand trolling, if you don't understand harassment, if you don't understand certain things of that aspects, then maybe we'll look elsewhere. So, we are looking for new mods. So, my mods can't be bothered to show up. What do you want me to tell you? My mods can't be bothered to show up. So, you know, I give them the wrench, and then they get bored with it, and then but you take it away, and then they get real mad. Then they come back in here and get real mad. They're like, oh, fuck, my wrench is gone. What the fuck happened? Well, you didn't come in here and even participate. You know, it's like I'm going to pass the wrench off to someone else that might be a better fit. You know, you can't even come in here and participate. You can't chat yet. For literally years straight, they come in here and they participate. Now, all of a sudden, it's a big problem. Oh, we got busy because our mother kicked us out of the basement. That's not true. That's a fantasy. Some of these people are terminally online, and that's just their way of their living. I mean, it's just the way it is. So as such, you know, for you to mysteriously disappear, well, that just doesn't really compute. All right, we're at 244 viewers. Let's do it at 250 viewers. We're going to get started here. I'm going to show you why this is downgraded, okay? And you guys are still going to disagree, and that's fine. 250 viewers. We're going to get started here. And we have hit the 250 viewer mark, folks at home. All right. We found this fantastic video comparing Spider-Man Remastered versus Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, of course, both consoles. And we're going to be showing you that here. And I found a few things that are very interesting. And like I said in the title, it isn't clickbait. The game has been downgraded in certain aspects. Now, is it game-breaking? For most people, no. But it is something that I did notice. So let's go ahead and jump in, folks. Let's go ahead and jump in. Clad in Shadows 99, the only one coming through and supporting the show. Before we jump in, though, this is what we're thinking right here and right now. Okay, Spider-Man 2 is equivalent to Madden. It's really no different. In fact, this is worse because they had a 5-year gap to make something great. And unfortunately, they just threw out regurgitated slop for the normies that are lining up to that buffet already to consume on Friday. So we have the same combat, and this doesn't necessarily mean it's the worst thing in the world. However, in my opinion, a tad bit disappointing. We have the same combat. We have the same web swinging. We have no dynamic day and night cycle. We have no dynamic weather. We have bland and repetitive open world. And we, of course, have downgraded graphics. So this is what we're looking at right now. In terms of positives, well, we're not seeing any positives here in this game. Unless you like more of the same. So if you like more of the same, this is definitely a day one purchase. Go out and buy this come Friday. But with that said, if you are expecting a little more, with the context of the 5-year gap, you're not necessarily getting that here in Spider-Man 2 PS5. So now we're going to be switching over to the video, and let's go ahead and dissect this in hopefully a way that makes sense. So these guys put together this video, Spider-Man 2 Remastered versus Spider-Man 2 PS5, whatever the games are called. You know what it is. Says it right there in the title. And quite frankly, well, we've hit a fucking ad. What the fuck is this? Holy shit!
Look at the right.
Okay, let's mute this. And this is Spider-Man 2 performance mode, and they eventually show both games side by side. That's the first game. Now look at the soul in the first game, okay? First of all, it's got better color. You're seeing a lot more color pop in the first game than Spider-Man 2. Okay? So we switch back over to Spider-Man 2, and sure, the reflections are better, but does that really make a great game? Quite frankly, it doesn't. This isn't really what we want to show you, though. There's a few scenes in here that are very concerning. And we're going to switch over here. So this is Spider-Man 2 versus Spider-Man 2 quality performance mode. And then they eventually jump back to Spider-Man Remastered. So check this out. And there we have it. So we have Spider-Man 2 versus Spider-Man Remastered. Which looks better? Spider-Man 2 versus Spider-Man Remastered. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily show the downgrade, but it is there. You can disagree. I don't care. Okay? They've downgraded this game. And the reason for this, and I'm not a game dev, but the reason for this, I'm suspecting, is because it has ray tracing built in automatically. You can't turn it off anymore. Okay, and as such, they have to scale certain things back. Now, is it a make or break moment? I would argue no. However, with that said, it is a little disappointing. So we're just starting to get started here. Which looks better? We have Spider-Man PS5 Remastered and Spider-Man 2 PS5. Which looks better? I'm telling you, the lighting in Spider-Man 2 is absolute trash. It looks bland. It doesn't pop as much. There's less contrast in the scene. And people are defending this. Now, granted, that is subjective. However, what we will show you here momentarily is a little bit more concerning. That's what we're talking about. Elmrod coming through.
93 super
That's what we're talking about.
$4.99. So sad, Spider Slop 2 failed. King Kong is game of the year.
It's over!
Bear,
We just bought King Kong, and I cannot wait to play it tonight. It's another internet darling hate game, so we're going to be dissecting it, and we're going to see if it's really as bad as they're making it out to be. And I watched some gameplay of King Kong Skull Island, or whatever the fuck the game's called, and quite frankly, it runs literally, and I'm not even trolling, it runs literally better than Starfield. So we can at least say that from what I've seen. All right, let's continue this video. Now, right here, this is what you need to know and understand, okay? This is where it starts to get a little weird. Okay, first of all, it's the same fucking game. I mean, you know, this is a sequel 5 years in the making, yet we're not seeing any progress here, any improvement. I mean, there's very little different here. Well, actually, it's the same fucking game. Fuck me in the ass. We got to keep playing the video. I was going to say, my God, that's the same fucking game. Because they eventually switch over. So let's make sure we're on the right frame. There we go. Now, you can see a little bit of a difference here, okay? You can see a little bit of a difference here, okay? Spider-Man Remastered on PS5 is a little bit more flat. And you look at Spider-Man 2, and well, they got more. Let's just magnify this because I can't even. Here we go. Which looks better? You can see the you can. Sick of this shit. You guys are not listening.
It's over.
Theo the Goblin coming through. That's what we're talking about. Throb Goblin
super chatted $5.
That's what we're talking about. We're getting the lasers up. Throb Goblin coming through. All right, let's dissect this in a way that makes sense. Is it downgraded, yes or no? It's a simple question. Get back. Is it downgraded, yes or no? Don't sit there and say upgrade because it's not. You're wrong. This isn't even the major scene that I'm talking about. Wait till we go to Times Square. Massive downgrade, okay? I don't care. If you guys want to show, that's fine. This is a total disaster. Here, let me make this easier, because right now it's a little tricky. Let's look at that building in specific, okay? It's not working. Why is there shit coming down? Here we go. I'm going to put this on the screen. Okay, that's the building for Spider-Man 2. Now we'll switch over to make this look, because so that's a better comparison right there. It's the same building. Which one looks better? It's the same building. Which one looks better? How is it an upgrade? You can't just claim it's an upgrade without elaborating. How is this an upgrade? It literally looks less realistic. First of all, let's break this down. You want to break it down? You want to talk game design? You don't, okay? Because you're wrong. How is this an upgrade? How is this an upgrade? Okay, you have ray tracing. Who cares? That's a gimmick, okay? First of all, the building in Spider-Man 2 looks less realistic. This one right here. This building here looks less realistic, and the reason for that is because they've changed something with the fake interiors, and it looks way too inconsistent, okay? It looks like some random generated tiles on that building. And if we come over here to Spider-Man PS5 Remastered, okay, the one I'm moving around, this is Spider-Man PS5 Remastered. If we come over here to this, you'll see that the building, the fake interiors in the building, to sell the believability of it, are much more consistent. So in my opinion, this is a downgrade. This camera is absolute trash. I'm getting pissed. In my opinion, it's absolutely a downgrade. Because it's less realistic, okay? All right, now that we've debunked that, fake Spider-Man fans, let's go ahead and jump to the next scene. Because we're getting ready for the main event. This is going to get ugly, okay? When we come down to Times Square, they have downgraded the game severely. Watch this. Here we go. Let's continue playing this. Let's continue playing this. Hit the like button. Let's go, folks. Guys, I'm buying the game regardless, okay? Insomniac is getting my money, so it doesn't really matter what I think about the game. Because at the end of the day, we're still supporting Sony. We're still supporting Insomniac. Now, I'm going to tell you what, folks. This is getting ugly here. Check this out. Now, I complained about this in my original review 5 years ago. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. This is a problem, okay? This is Spider-Man 2 that you're looking at right here. Now, if we come over here to this island, this looks like absolute dog shit. I'm going to zoom this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is Spider-Man 2. Fidelity mode, the best the game can look. And if we come over here and look at this, they have still not fixed these raw polygons over here. The lazy millennial devs over at Insomniac still have raw polygons, and this shit looking like a PS1 game. Defend it. Defend it. Consume, consume, consume. Michael, I'm going to the buffet. I'm starving. I'm ready to consume. Defend it. I gave Insomniac a solution, and I said, well, Insomniac, maybe put some fucking fog out there from fucking smoke or some shit. You know, something to hide the unplayable areas because they look like ass. And they didn't change it. They didn't change it. 5 years. They had 5 years. It still looks like ass. Oh, Michael, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. This is a PS5 exclusive. If you are on PC, you are going to have to compensate because you can't play this. This is PS5 exclusive. We demand more, we demand better, and we're still getting raw polygons. Okay? I mean, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, but you don't care. I hope Rockstar never releases GTA 6. Because you gamers don't deserve it. You don't. Let's move on to the next scene. That literally looks better. Huh? That literally looks better. How does it not look better? It literally looks more realistic. I'm seeing atmospheric fog on the screen. I mean, this is unbelievable. Let's wind it back. That's too clear. The lighting's trash. Literally, Spider-Man Remastered looks better. If you disagree, check your bifocals. Literally, Spider-Man Remastered looks better. Here we go. We're going to switch over yet again. Spider-Man 2 to Spider-Man Remastered on PS5. It looks better. It looks better. And not only that, what did they do? This shit looking more realistic. Let's compare. I'm done. Let's compare. Here we go. Give me 1 second. This is going to be this is unbelievable. Here we go. Let's get that one back up on the screen. Boom. That's Spider-Man 2. This is the unplayable area. And now we're going to jump over to Spider-Man Remastered. Zoomed in. What have they really changed? I am a brainless consumer. Well, they both look like shit. So no improvement there. In fact, it looks worse than Spider-Man 2 because you can see it a little bit more clearly. Unbelievable. Next. Wait till you see Times Square. This is the worst part of the game. This is unbelievable, folks. This is a massive downgrade. I need you to go to... I mean... So Spider-Man 2 versus Spider-Man 2. That's what this is showing right now. It's on the top of the screen. And then it eventually switches over. It eventually switches over. It's literally Madden. We need to put more respect on the Madden devs. I've met them in real life. Great people. Okay? We need to put more respect on the Madden devs. Do you understand how much pressure they're under to put out a brand new football experience every 12 months? And then you have the internet losers that love to bitch about the game, and they'd bitch no matter what. You know, if EA came out and said, hey, we're revamping Madden and we have a whole new engine, they'd be bitching. Okay, it's bitch, 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 bitch. So it don't fucking matter because they're going to be bitching regardless. Okay? With that known, there ain't nothing you can do to settle those losers, okay? To say, well, we did it for you. No, that's not how it works. Because they're in the mindset of, oh, I'm not out of parents' basement. I'm mad at myself, and I'm taking it out on something else. That's really the Dr. Phil explanation. But with that said, we need to put more respect on the devs over at EA. Great people, unbelievably nice people. And I'm going to tell you what, folks. EA has to put out a brand new football game every 12 years. Now, every 12 months, rather. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because they had 5 years. Oh, this chat is pissing me off. They had 5 years. And this is the best they could come up with here. 5 years, by the way. 5 years. It's the same fucking map. It is literally the same map, bro. But wait, there's more. Oh. Okay, they have had 5 years. Madden doesn't get 5 years. If Madden got 5 years, if EA got 5 years with Madden, you would see a totally different football game. Now I know what. Now the Spider-Man 2 fanboys are going to come in here and start getting really crazy here in a moment because it's going to show a brand new area. Okay, watch this. This is where you guys are going to yell, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. See, now you guys are going to say, oh my God, Michael, look at all the work they did. Oh my God. Now, yeah, no shit. I mean, that looked like shit in Spider-Man PS4. I mean, again, this is the remastered version on PS5. That looks like absolute shit. And I told Insomniac that in my review. I said, bro, you guys got to fucking fix this. This is ridiculous. I mean, fucking SimCity looks better than this shit. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So this is the new playable area in Spider-Man 2. Yes, it looks like shit in Spider-Man Remastered, but this area was not in the game. So it really doesn't count. This doesn't count. Because that area is not in the original game. So it literally does not count. And I'm going to tell you what, folks. If the first thing I'm doing in this game, okay, when I buy Spider-Man 2, I got to buy it later tonight and download it, okay? I got to let the console run all night to download this 80-something gigabyte fucking game so we can get ready for Thursday night at midnight or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, and first thing I'm doing in this game is I'm going to Coney Island once I'm done with the scripted mission, okay, where you fight, you know. I'm going to Coney Island in the game. And if you cannot interact with anything, okay, including the games and the rides, if you cannot go to Coney Island and interact with anything there, it's a 0 out of 10. Okay? It's as simple as that. You know, in GTA 4 they had an excuse. They said, okay, we have Coney Island, but it's all abandoned because it's all broken or something. I don't know what the excuse was. They shut it all down, though, within the game story. So that's why, you know, they at least had a story reason on why this isn't accessible to the player. So in this game, if they're not giving the reason why it's not accessible to the player, then it's just bad game design, and it's a 0 out of 10. So when we go to the Ferris wheel, I expect to get on the Ferris wheel with Spider-Man. If we can't do that, it's a 0 out of 10. Nonetheless, we're going to continue here. Now, again, here we go. This is where it gets really, really bad, okay? I'm not even trolling. First of all, okay, here we go. Let me just, let's get this right. This is bad. Now, you don't see it, but this is terrible. Okay. Well, I'm going to put them side by side up in a way that makes sense. Oh, my God. Okay. That's all we needed to see. It's over. All right, I'm gonna show the two screenshots side by side. This is unbelievable. I know you don't care, but it's time to wake up. All right, side by side right here. Side by side right here. Here, let's make this easier so you guys can. Okay, this is Spider-Man 2 on the right. Spider-Man 2 on the right. This is Spider-Man Remastered on the left. What are we seeing in here? This is Times Square. Okay, the busiest tourist spot. And what are we not seeing here? Okay, I'll make it a little bit more obvious. Okay. Do we see the problem here? Do we see the problem here? Look at the lack of NPCs in Spider-Man 2. There's no NPCs in Spider-Man 2, bro.
EA sucks. Insomniac has won.
I have literally talked to the creative director. I talked to the executive producer.
Insomniac can cope and see.
I'm done.
Finally, studio better than Rockstar.
Oh, man. Rockstar blocked me on Twitter. Did EA? No. Okay, I'd rather support EA. There are no NPCs in Spider-Man 2 from this particular shot. Look at this. Unbelievable. This is Times Square. Look at all of the NPCs in Spider-Man Remastered. Look at all of the NPCs in Spider-Man Remastered here. Look at all of the NPCs in Spider-Man Remastered. This is ridiculous. And over here, there's way less NPCs, bro. It's like a fucking ghost town. How are you guys going to defend? Oh, it doesn't matter, Michael. Just play the game like a normal person. You're so stupid. How are you guys going to defend this? Okay, yes, there's more cars. There's more cars. So that's what you're getting in return. You're getting more vehicles on the screen, but way less, and I'm talking way less NPCs. So let's try and be fair here. You are getting more vehicles on the screen, okay, compared to the Spider-Man Remastered on the left. There's less vehicles here than there is on Spider-Man 2. However, with that said, there's way more NPCs. The streets are crowded with NPCs, and right here, not so much. That's a downgrade, buddy. That's a downgrade. Great job, Insomniac. 5 years for this. Unbelievable. It's a downgrade. Hey, Siri, define downgrade. She's not working because you guys are not listening. Hey, Siri, define downgrade.
As a verb, downgrade means reduced to a lower grade, rank, or level of importance. Do you want to hear the next one?
Please repeat.
As a verb, downgrade means reduced to a lower grade, rank, or level of importance. Do you want to hear the next one?
Please repeat.
As a verb, downgrade means reduced to a lower grade, rank, or level of importance. Do you want to hear the next one?
Please repeat.
As a verb, downgrade means reduced to a lower grade, rank, or level of importance. Do you want to hear the next one?
No, thank you so much for your service.
I found this on
No! A fuck? You can't even talk to the damn thing. Fucking done with that shit, bro. What more needs to be said? We should just shut this down right now because you guys aren't listening. Get out the Prozac! God, bro. Yeah, it's such an amazing stream, yet you can't support. Quit being a fake fan. Hit the damn like button. I was right and you were wrong yet again. This is a downgrade. I've shown you the downgrade. You can disagree, it doesn't matter. We went to the moon in 1969 and there's a ton of people that do not agree with that. So what do you want me to tell you? What more needs to be said? What more needs to be said? Incredible stream, by the way. Zero support. I'm done with these fake fans. That's fake fan mentality. Zero support. Can't support it, can't like it, can't do anything. Pointless words, pointless drivel. That's like someone comes up to you in real life and says, hey, you're awesome. Then they turn around and say, you're a fucking loser. Did it really mean anything? No, it didn't. Unreal. All right. Well, we've shown the downgrade. I think there might be a few more scenes. But as you can see, yes, there are more vehicles on the screen in Spider-Man 2. Let's make that clear. Okay? Let's try and get fair. There are more vehicles in Spider-Man 2. However, with that said, there are less NPCs. Now, again, this just is one particular frame. So when I get the game, I'm not going to compare it to Spider-Man PS4 because that's a lot of fucking work. I'm not plugging in 2 consoles for that. Or switching over to games. Because it's not like Xbox where you can just do the switch, fast switch or whatever it's called. What is that? Quick resume. You don't have that feature on PS5. So you literally have to fucking exit the application and start a new. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, this would require a lot of work to compare. And I'm not doing it. So, that's why we're doing it now. And someone's already done it. So, it's clearly a downgrade, okay? I don't know what else to tell you.
It's over!
I just don't know what else to tell you. Let's get this back up on the screen.
The real Michael Myers super chat.
That's what we're talking about.
$9.99. Siri loves, but she ain't listening.
Well, no one is in here. That's what we're talking about. And with that said, let's go ahead and get this back up on the screen. Where did this go? Where the hell is this at? Do we delete it? Okay, how do we get this back up on the screen? Boom. All right. Charlie Mad coming through. That's what we're talking about. Remember, for 10 months, we never went to the moon. Don't listen. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Let's continue to see if there's more. Because this is a total disaster, folks. Oh, my God. There's like no... Where are the NPCs? This is Times Square. So unrealistic, bro. It's a fucking ghost town. I mean, GTA 4 has more NPCs than this. This is bad. This is bad. You can't defend this. And they're shilling this like it's a technical marvel. It's a masterpiece. There's literally zero. There's like 4 NPCs on the screen, bro. Literally. 1, 2. Hell, I don't know if there's 4 NPCs on the screen. This is horrible. This is horrible. And oddly enough, hold on. Oddly enough, when you go to performance mode, there's more NPCs on the screen. However, with that said, it's still less NPCs than Spider-Man Remastered. So the game has an NPC problem, at least in this area. And I'm thinking it's because the ray tracing is automatically turned on. It is automatically enabled, and you can't turn it off. And as such, what Insomniac had to do to get the performance down right is maybe sacrifice on some of the NPCs, because most people aren't going to care. They're not going to really play the game like that, but I will be, because I read the PlayStation blog, and the PlayStation blog is coming out saying that they made improvements to some of the ground activities, and I just don't know if that's necessarily the case. So I would love to see some of these improvements, because so far reviewers are not showcasing. All of these reviewers are so normie. It's all the same gameplay footage. It's all the same fucking talking points. Like, they're all NPCs. They're literally NPCs. Like, hey, we're going to review the game. We're going to say the same thing. We're going to show the same thing. Holy shit! SK's coming through so hard and so strong with the $50 super chat. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. SK's coming through really hard and really strong. SK's coming through really hard and really strong with the $50 super chat. Let's get a dub in the chat. SK's coming through. SK's coming through so hard and so strong. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. SK's coming through so hard and so strong with the $50 super chat. The Bruce Wayne bucks are on the table. We got the lasers out here. We got the freaking fireworks. It is a party. SK is coming through so hard and so strong. in the face of adversity. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. SK is in the building, folks at home. That I know and that I can tell you. Let's hit that freaking like button. SK's coming through really hard and really strong with a $50 super chat. We got better graphics out here than Insomniac. This is unbelievable, folks. SK's coming through. Why is this so zoomed in? My God, shouldn't be this zoomed in, and it doesn't know how to follow. When are these developers going to actually start learning how to program? Do they stop teaching that at college or what? I mean, fuck. Let's just ask yourself this. Let's not get into this conversation, but if you make music and if you are proficient at sound engineer, sound recording, sound production, whatever the fuck, are you really a game dev? If you are good at art and you know how to draw things and make things look beautiful, are you really a game dev? What is a game developer? Because I don't know if any of that truly classifies as a video game developer. The true video game developers are busy making the spaghetti code less spaghetti. I mean, they are putting the guts together, the framework together. You know, I don't know how to explain it. All right, let's get back into it. SK's coming through so hard and so strong. We do appreciate it so much. God bless you. All right, let's continue on here. Ooh, Lord. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, it gets worse. Check this out. It literally gets worse, bro. It literally gets worse. Check this out. Once they switch over, you're going to see the difference here. And in not necessarily a good way. Now, you might think initially that looks worse, okay? Because it stands out a little bit more. Let's move us over here, okay? You might think that looks a little bit worse, okay? Spider-Man pops out like he's a cartoon character, looks a little bit less realistic. The ray tracing's a lot stronger in Spider-Man 2. However, if we take a closer look, you will see in Spider-Man Remastered, they have smudges on the window, okay, and they have blinds. They have smudges on the window from the window cleaners, and they have blinds. Now, if we jump over to Spider-Man 2, all of that has been removed. What in the hell am I hearing? What the? Let's go back to Siri. Hey Siri, define downgrade.
As a verb, downgrade means reduced to a lower grade, rank, or level of importance. Do you want to hear the next one?
Repeat. No! Stop! You didn't listen! Fucking dumb, bro. You cannot communicate with that piece of shit. How hard was it to understand that? It's a downgrade. Again, you might initially think Spider-Man 2 looks better, but it don't. For the reasons that I just mentioned that you did not listen to. There are smudges on the window, very realistic, and you can see the blinds All of that's been removed in Spider-Man 2. Absolute trash. Unbelievable. How do I say this name? OBORROATH. Total slop. That's what we're talking about. Coming through, member for 1 month, rather. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Winners Club. And if you are a member, go to the community tab, and we are going to be playing Game of the Year tonight, which is Skull Island, King Kong. I just bought that for $40. I can't wait to see what that's all about. I thought Golem was not as bad as they made it out to be. So, I mean, if we can, play as King Kong and destroy shit, I mean, it's going to be Game of the Year. I mean, you know what I mean? So, it's just another internet hate darling game. Overhated. Unappreciated. All right. Well, let's continue on here. But so far, am I wrong? Don't think we are. Doesn't mean the game is total trash. But with that said, it clearly has been downgraded. Why are we losing viewers? Why are we losing viewers? We're literally showing you that the game has been downgraded and that you guys do not want to listen. Now, sure, the ray traced reflections are a little bit stronger, but, at what cost? Now, here it is again. We're having the NPC problem here again, and you'll see that in just a moment as it switches over. This is Spider-Man 2 versus Spider-Man 2. Eventually, it switches over. And here we go. What went so unequivocally wrong? Why is the lighting more realistic in Spider-Man Remastered? Look at what?
It's over.
How much time do you need to look at this and understand it's a downgrade?
$4.99. Digital Foundry already compared both games and they are more reliable/objective than you.
This isn't my video, you stupid idiot! You stupid! This is not my video, you stupid idiot! I have been fair. You don't listen, you got a mental deficiency, buddy. Okay, I have pointed out the pros and the cons for both games. And you want to sit there and say, oh, you're biased. I'm not. Just because I have a fucking take and you don't, because you sit on the fence like all these other losers on the internet, I don't give a shit. Go suck Arthur Morgan's cock. Look at it and tell me it looks better. Oh, Digital Foundry. Who cares about that trash channel? This is why this game is like this, because of their horrible content. You're literally getting less, and you want to consume it. You're getting worse shadows. Oh, it's a different time of the day. Well, you can't change the time of day because there ain't no fucking day and night cycle. You're literally getting less. Look at all of the... You're not listening. You're not listening. I don't care. Come in here with low IQ, and then you get mad when I fucking bark back. Well, you said something stupid. Sorry, buddy. Digital Foundry. I don't care about Digital Foundry, dude. They're shills. God damn. This is the video we're looking at, and it's not my video. So how can it be fucking biased? Damn. Making no fucking sense. Here. This is Spider-Man PS4. Let's magnify it because you guys can't see it. Look at the NPC. Holy shit! Look! 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 How much more clear do we need to make it? Look at all of the NPCs in Spider-Man Remastered. And they've all been removed in Spider-Man 2. I mean, you're getting way less NPCs. Now, you could argue that that doesn't have a tangible impact on gameplay. And you would be correct. It doesn't. But how is this helping sell the believability of NYC when you're literally getting less in this Spider-Man 2 here? Oh, now we have better ray traced reflections and things of that nature, more realistic lighting. This is trash. This is why you are lining up to the buffet already to consume this Friday. You don't care about the quality of the food. You don't care if the food is cold or hot. Don't fucking matter. You're consuming. You've already made the decision. You're ready to line up to the buffet to consume. The game has less NPCs. I don't know what to tell you, bro. You cannot change the day and nights. You cannot change the time in these games. It's tethered to the story. And even if you can, it's only early morning, afternoon, or night. I mean, you get about 3 options. It don't matter. I'm done with these losers in here defending this slop. Just admit it. They had to downgrade the game, okay? For the reasons I already mentioned. It's literally COVID. Oh, you guys got excuse. Is that really the storyline in this game? It takes place in 2020? No, it doesn't. I don't see anyone wearing masks. Get out of here, dude. Okay, I'm done with these consumers. Where is the V crowd? Fuck.
It's over.
Hopefully it's something intelligent. Well, it is intelligent because it's from MO.
M0, 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 M Super Shattered $5. Ray tracing ruined gaming.
Exactly.
Sparkles from simulated light rays is a resource hog. Ruined attention to detail. Sucks resources from rich eye systems.
Yep.
Grim.
That's why we can't have physics anymore. That's why we can't have... I really hope GTA 6 doesn't go down that road, bro. Oh, man. This is sad. This is sad. Here, I mean, if you guys want to look at it more clearly... It's right here. Look at that. I mean, that is unbelievable. I'm sorry. I don't care. Different time of day, different whatever. Look, I mean, it's just bad. Oh, my God. We're seeing excuses now. We're seeing excuses. This guy says, oh, my God. Moving the goalposts already. It's a part of the story missions. There's a big element where New Yorkers move out due to Venom's chaos. Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh, man. I'm done. I mean, if you want to believe that, that's fine. It's always excuse city in here with these fanboys. I mean, it's just excuse city. Just admit it. Like, it doesn't really have that big of an impact. But, you know, to not admit that there's, you know, it's been downgraded clearly. I don't know what you want me to tell you. What more do you want me to show? We've already dissected it. You guys didn't listen. You didn't want to see it. You didn't want to hear it. Well, I mean, I already told you it's not that big of a deal, but it is a thing. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you.
Stain super chatted €5. King Kong bent Peter Parker over and showed him who's got it.
That's what we're talking about.
Stupid idiots disagree, go suck Kong cork.
What?
No blinds, no NPCs, no puddles. Yikes, clinking beer mugs.
Oh, and, you know, don't even get me started on that Puddlegate bullshit from the first game. I'm trying to find out where everything went.
It's
and, we've
over.
lost. I don't know where anything's at anymore. Jack Metal 95 coming through.
Jack Metal Head 95 super chatted $4.99. I just had zero hype coming up to this game. Seems like the PS5 might just have limitations or just laziness. Doesn't look truly maxed hardware to me.
Yeah, no, this isn't really taking... The only thing I would argue that this is taking advantage of is probably some of the SSD stuff, but that's about it. I mean, that's really about it. You know, I will say this. One of the things that I did complain about in my initial review for Spider-Man PS4 in 2018, 5 years ago, was that I did complain about them not having real-time reflections. Now, looking back, I wouldn't have complained about that because it's ruined gaming. In the last 5 years, NVIDIA keeps shoehorning RTX. Guess what? The GPU still can't really do it. So, they push a feature that you really can't. It's not really a thing, unless you go crazy with the specs, and even then, it still's got limitations. So, just the fact of the matter that the industry is pushing the ray tracing, the reflective puddles is trash. Get it out. We don't need it. We didn't need it for 20-plus years before. Why do we need it now? It's garbage. Unbelievable trash. Why do you care about frame rate? When you go to a movie theater, are you asking the fucking projectionist what fucking resolution that shit's broadcasting at? Because no one is doing that. Not a single fucking soul. Why do you care what the game is running at? Why do you care? You're not an esports gamer. You're not a champion. Why do you care about frame rate and resolution? Movies are shot at 24 frames a second. 23.98 to be more specific. Okay? That's all you're getting. You don't complain about that, though. You're lining up to consume at the theater for 25 fucking bucks. So what's the difference? Well, gamers are crazy. It's as simple as that. You should be focusing on a lot more, but you're not. You want to focus on the same old slop. RTX, you want to focus on frame rate, resolution, things that do not matter. Focus on sound design. Let's make that sexy. Focus on AI, and I'm not talking about the AI of today. Focus on certain things like that. Gameplay activities, the open world game design, the structure of the open world, the framework, the animations, things like that. The web swinging in this game is the exact same. They didn't change it at all. They added a few new gimmicks to it to spice it up a tad bit. But primarily, they just said, hey, we're going to leave the web swinging the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we're going to give you a fucking Superman suit where you can fly around like fucking Superman in this game. That's not Spider-Man. And even Skill Up was kind of saying, hey, I have to maybe not utilize this suit as much, this wing glider thing, because it's turning it into a different game. You're not really web swinging as much because it's not as convenient. So what are they going to do for Spider-Man 3? I have no fucking idea, because there's no way they can do it again in New York City with the same fucking map 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. 5 times in a row. It's ridiculous. This is the 4th Spider-Man game. People don't realize that. It is the 4th Spider-Man game. You have Spider-Man 2018. You have Spider-Man Remastered. You have Spider-Man Miles, and now Spider-Man 2. The 4th game from Insomniac in 5 years. So, yeah, they didn't have 5 years to work on this, and that clearly shows. They had probably about 2.5 years, if that, at max. They didn't do anything here. So what are they going to do for Spider-Man 3? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Because now you have the wingsuit. Okay, you can't make that faster because he will just literally turn into Superman. That's not what Spider-Man does. Go watch the Tobey Maguire movies and ask yourself, does he have a fucking wingsuit in those movies? No, he doesn't. Okay? Well, quite frankly, I think they need to pass this off to a different developer because I'm bored of these games. They're turning into Madden games. It's the same crap regurgitated every fucking 3 years. I'm just bored. I'm already bored. I'm already bored of these games. Pass it off to a new dev. Let's get a new take on Spider-Man. I'm not even trolling. Seriously. Sony let's just make more Spider-Man games with a different developer, a different vision, a different take on it, because this shit's boring. It's the same fucking game.
Carpenter Forever Super Chatted $5.
It's the same game, buddy.
GTA 5 and S6 have bleak futures to say the least. No doubt they will look and feel good to play, but at this point, that might be all there is.
Well, it doesn't exist, so it's hard to say. Doesn't exist, so it's hard to say. Okay, I'm done. No one. Oh, Michael, he had the wingsuit in the comics. I don't care. I don't care. In my opinion, and this goes against the comics, I don't care. I grew up with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I grew up with those movies. Okay, I watched them a lot when they were on TV. Great movies. Fantastic. And it was less fake back then. Yeah, there was CGI, obviously, but I mean, you know, they had to do a little bit more practical stuff than they do now. Now it's just literally in front of a fucking blue screen or a projector. I mean, it's total fake. Back then they had to, like, at least build some practical effects and have him jump around a little bit. Now you don't even have to have him do that anymore. I mean, it's just all fake, total fake. And it's going to get worse. But
It's over!
Jackknife Powerbomb coming through.
Jack super chatted $4.99. Michael, it's intentional. There's a big plot element similar to Halloween Kills where the community rises up against Venom and moves
look,
to
if
Staten
it is a
Island.
part of the storyline, then that makes sense. Okay, but I didn't know that, and well, I guess we're going to have to play the game to really find out.
It's over!
Dridizzle super chatted $9.99. Spider-Man 2 is the epitome of making their game look flashy and pretty with RTX to pull the wool over consumers' eyes that don't know better.
Well,
it's $70 lazy DLC.
$70. They had 5 years to work on this, supposedly. I mean, it's been 5 years since the last main Spider-Man game. And, you know, they've done about as much work as Madden would do with EA would do with Madden. And everyone complains about Madden, and it's like, oh, Madden's just a roster update. And it's like, well, what is this? This is basically a roster update. I mean, really think about it like that. Like, you're getting new characters, new bosses, but that's about it. Same map. We got extensions of the map now. We got, we got Brooklyn, we got the Bronx, we got this, that, and the third. Cool. But nothing's really different. I mean, as you can see in this video and many other videos that have come out, it's basically the same game. I'm bored. Sony, please pass this game off to another developer. It's like, let's let Insomniac do something else, and let's see what someone else's take on Spider-Man. Please. I mean, look at the Amazing Spider-Man 1. The web swinging in that game, I like it. I do, because it feels like the fucking movies. It feels like you're right there. It's super cinematic. I don't care if it's not realistic. It doesn't matter to me. This game still has that fucking animation where you literally shoot the web up into the sky. It attaches to nothing. And I complained about that 5 years ago. Still, nothing has been fixed in this game. None of the concerns have been addressed from the community. Okay, they didn't listen at all because they don't have to. It's Marvel. This shit sells no matter fucking what. You got Spider-Man on the front of the box, they're buying it. Especially in a drought like this with PS5 having no exclusives. We're still coming out of the COVID era, and that's going to take another 5 years to get fully out of. But with that said, in game development anyway, it seems, and you know, we just come to a point where it's just like, well, it's the same thing over and over and over again on repeat. What's there to get excited about? I mean, I'm buying the game. Look, I'm buying the game. I'm playing it, okay? So regardless, Insomniac, they're getting the support. But with that said, it doesn't mean that the game isn't. I don't know. I mean, it's just.
It's over!
I'd rather play the Superman game on 360. Because that game's crazy.
Triadic Bus super chatted $5. You have the absolute best takes on games and
that's
you're
what we're talking
always
about.
right 100% of the time.
The hottest takes in
I'm glad
gaming
you're
right
not a
here.
fake
Subscribe
gamer and
today.
You play games correctly. I
play games correctly. You're just mad that you couldn't figure out a way to play it cinematically like me. Tragic Buzz coming through so hard and so strong. We got the best takes in all the video. Let's continue on with the video here. So, the Spider-Man fanboys are telling me, and I'm glad they informed me, and maybe this is an excuse on why this is the case. They're saying that Venom's wrath has unleashed havoc over the city, and as such, people are staying inside. So that's why there's less NPCs. Now, I don't know if that's actually a thing. I've never seen that, and I'm not saying it isn't. But with that said, it seems a little far-fetched, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So, literally, the first game looks better. it just looks better. There's much more activity on the screen. Hell, I don't remember seeing this. Let's take a closer look here. Okay, we got a bunch of NPCs down there. Let's come back. Oh, it's bad. Hold on. Maybe it's the same. We'll see. Let's see this one. Boom. All right. Well, it looks like we fucked up on that. Oh, man. Give me 1 second. Troubleshooting here. I'm confused. Okay, we have what game is this? Spider-Man. I'm getting confused. They look so fucking similar. It's like I'm literally getting confused here. Okay. Things are breaking here. Things are breaking. I am very confused. I am getting so confused. Oh, that's why. Because they didn't. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, what? Okay, this is. They look so similar. I'm literally confused right now. Okay, so this is that. This is Spider-Man 1. Yeah, Spider-Man Remastered. It says it right there. Okay, so this is Spider-Man 1. So we have that one, and let's come back over here and get Spider-Man 2. This shit looks so fucking similar. Okay, so this is Spider-Man 2. Fidelity, that's what we want, because that would have the best graphics. Okay. Well, we don't even have to do that. Yeah, there's more NPCs in Spider-Man PS4, or Spider-Man Remastered. There's more NPCs. I'm telling you, the lighting in Spider-Man 2 is not... Let me go to the PlayStation blog, because they said some stuff about Spider-Man 2 that I don't think are true, and it will be interesting to test out. And no, I have not seen one reviewer test these things out. So, Spider-Man 2 PlayStation blog, power of PS5. Here we go. This was last month or the month before, September 2023. Here we go. Here we go. This is funny. This is what it says on the PlayStation blog. 1 second here. This is what it says on the PlayStation blog. Shit. Okay. Here we go. Let's read this together. So we know it has less NPCs than Spider-Man Remastered. Now let's pull up the PlayStation blog and let's see what it says, because this is kind of funny. Okay, bustling city life. Bustling city life. Spider-Man is nothing without a city to protect, and Marvel's New York is livelier than ever. Livelier than ever. Now, how can that be? When the game literally has less NPCs, from what I'm seeing in this video anyway, doesn't make any sense. This is literally straight from the PlayStation blog, bro. Spider-Man is nothing without a city to protect, and Marvel's New York is livelier than ever. New York pedestrians are represented by a more diverse array of body types and enter and exit buildings. I have never seen that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They are claiming that the NPCs here in this game enter and exit buildings. Show me one clip of Spider-Man 2 where that is. Has anyone shown that? Because we're testing it out this Thursday. Guys, are we listening? NPCs apparently enter and exit buildings. I really would love to see that. Nonetheless, let's continue. They drive down streets in vehicles that display the subtle, authentic bobbing motion of automotive suspension systems. Okay, they did that in the first one, I believe. In past Marvel Spider-Man titles, players could peep into building windows for a glimpse at decorated interiors. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 heightens the detail with actual occupants. Whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, why aren't these reviewers showing any of this stuff? Why are these reviewers not showing any of this stuff? This is actually what we wanted to see. So where is the footage of this? Does it exist, or was it just total baloney? So there's two things that when I play the game, I'm looking immediately for these two things, okay? They are claiming that, this is straight from the PlayStation blog, I can link it in the chat. They are claiming that the NPCs enter and exit buildings. I've seen zero footage of any of that, okay? Not saying it doesn't exist, but I have yet to see it, and there's tons of footage of Spider-Man 2 out now. Now, again, the reviewers, they all play it the same. They all do the same thing. They play it normal like NPCs. They don't look at the game. They just play missions, and they're normal, you know? I'm not. I'm weird, unorthodox, peculiar. All right, so we're looking for that. We're looking to see if the NPCs enter and exit buildings. The second thing we're going to be looking for is Marvel Spider-Man 2 heightens the detail with actual occupants. Players could peep into building windows for a glimpse at decorated interiors. Now they're claiming that if you do that in Spider-Man 2, there's NPCs within those buildings. I don't believe it. I have never seen that in any of the footage. So either no one's playing this right, in a way where they could showcase that stuff, or it doesn't exist. So that's where we come in. That's where we come in. Because I read that a few weeks ago, and I thought, well, shit, this is the stuff that we want to see. Step in the right direction anyway. But I have not seen any of that stuff here in this game. So does it exist? Well, we just don't know right now. But you would think that would be a talking point, you know, Insomniac would send to the reviewers like, hey, you know, these are some of the new features and highlights. Maybe showcase this stuff in the review. It's not hard. That is literally from the PlayStation blog. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. That is literally from the PlayStation blog last month. So all of that stuff should be in the game. There is, I've seen it. Then show me the footage. Show me the footage. I have yet to see it. It's straight from the PlayStation blog. It talks about some of the new features of the game. You know, and it's ironic because the Spider-Man fanboys came in here and they said, well, Venom has a wrath over New York City. That's why there's less NPCs. Well, it contradicts what they're saying here. Because it says bustling city life. Now, granted, they probably didn't want to spoil things, but with that said, we already knew that Venom was in the game since 2021. So what the hell are you guys smoking? Spider-Man is nothing without a city to protect, and Marvel's New York is livelier than ever. That's literally false. That's literally false from this video anyway. You literally have less NPCs on the screen. It's right in front of you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Get mad and cry harder. I don't know. I didn't make the game. You didn't make the game. So let's not get that passionate about it because, well, you shouldn't get your emotions, there's plenty more things to care about. Like your mother. What is she doing right now? But regardless, I would love to see all of this come to fruition here when we play the game, when it releases Thursday night. But I do have to get downloading that soon because it is already Wednesday almost, and it's going to take me about 24 hours to download this fucking 90-gigabyte game. So we do have to start downloading that. But right now I will tell you, you can ride bikes in this game. Yeah, only for the mission. And I'm done with that trope too. I hate that crap. Rockstar does it too, and I'm hoping that GTA 6 can do away with that crap because guess what? I am tired of doing special stuff, and one of the things about Bully, don't even be started on that game, but one of the things about Bully is that I really like the carnival section in that game and the fun house and the fucking haunted house. And the freak show, that was all fucking cool. But there's a mission where you go in with the nerds and you go in the fun house. Well, once that mission is complete, you can no longer go in the fun house at all. Like, they just shut it down. It's so trash. And I'm just done with that crap. I'm done with that crap where they just say, hey, this interior is exclusive to the mission and we're not letting the player back in. That's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, look, if you can ride your bike, you know, that would be sick. But it's only for a mission. So we're going to do a poll here shortly. Give me one moment. We're going to do a poll here shortly. Give me one moment. And we're going to see what you think. I mean, I already know what you guys think, but man, this is taking forever to load. Here we go. It's not popping up. Hello. Here we go. It is over. Spreading the news. I've got to be in New York, New York. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. It's so awesome. I'm here to consume. Oh, the song. I don't know how this one. Let's do the poll. What is it? What is Spider-Man 2 downgraded? Yes or no? Is Spider-Man 2 downgraded? Yes or no? Of course, the contrarian take is going to... What, you guys can't hear the music? It's over! It's over! Where's J.J. Jonasson when you need him? Jeez. You know, I really think for Spider-Man 3 they should take it back to like the old school New York. That's, you know, that's what they should do. I just figured it out. We don't want modern New York City. It's Disneyland, you know. Take it back to the gritty New York. Take the technology out of the game. Oh, this will be fantastic. 80s, New York City. I mean, where else could they take a Spider-Man game? It's never not been in New York City. And if they take it anywhere else, it could be a total fail. So it's like, well, now you can just do set pieces with New York City. Have the old school cars, take the technology out of the storyline. This could, you have to go to the payphone to talk to fucking Miles. I don't fucking know. All right. So we have ended the poll here, and they have said, yes, it is downgraded, but it was pretty close. 90s Spider-Man. 90s Spider-Man. Well, it's like the Joker. The Joker takes place in the 80s or some 70s or whatever it is. I don't remember. And it's in New York City. I mean, I think that's what they could do here to make this interesting, because I don't know what you could do in a third game. You've already done the flying mechanic. It's going to turn into Saints Row if you keep doing this. They just keep making it stupider and stupider and stupider. It's getting less away from the roots. Now I think you got to take it back to its roots already, because now you've turned it into a Superman game where you can fly around like Harry fucking Houdini with the cape, with the wings rather. Well, that's cool, but I mean, what are you going to do for a third game? You're going to make him move faster? I mean, it's not Spider-Man anymore. So now I think, in my opinion, you're going to have to do, you're going to have to take it back. Take it back to the 80s or something, and it's like, well, maybe an all-new character. Maybe we don't play as Peter Parker. I don't know. Because I'm assuming in the 80s he wasn't even alive. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to make it interesting for the third game. I mean, yeah, there's villains you can bring in that haven't been in these games, but it's like, well, if you're just doing the same setting and the same, I mean, we don't need 3 games with the same map. I mean, that is ridiculous, man. Because they've already expanded the Bronx, and they've done that. It's not just the middle area, whatever that's called, Manhattan and Middle Park, or Central Park, whatever it's called. They've added all of it now, so it's all in there. So they've completed the puzzle for the map area. But now for the third game, in the next 5 to 6, 7, 8 years, and I'm sure there'll be a DLC for this and maybe another Miles spin-off game or something. But, man, what are they going to do? Like, are they just going to do it like they do in the movies, where the fucking portal appears and he can just, like, teleport to different areas? How you're not under? It doesn't matter. Spider-Man doesn't glide. He doesn't glide. That's never been a thing. Sorry, I don't care if it's in like one comic from like 1954 or something, dude. Like, no, he does not glide in the majority of the. Does he glide in Tobey Maguire's movies? No, he doesn't. Does Spider-Man glide in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2? Andrew Garfield. I don't believe so. Could be wrong on that. Okay, so for 5 movies, and I get it, it's just movies, it's not the comics. You guys are comic nerds. How can you be comic nerds when you weren't even alive for the comics? You're not like 60 years old. Okay? But with that said, in 5 movies, did he use the wingsuit? I do not think he did. Now, again, I understand this is the Tom Holland video game version of Spider-Man, and it's the worst. Tom Holland slop as Spider-Man, just the worst Spider-Man. It's boring. It's Disney slop. But with that said, they've turned him into Superman. And when you play this game, and Skill Up mentioned it, you're going to rely on the gliding. So much so that it just takes the web swinging equation out of it. Because it's not convenient to web swing, it's slower. So why not use the glider? You can do that maneuver where you can charge up and then turn the wingsuit on. Now it's basically Superman, over-glorified Superman. Okay, so now you have so where do you go from there? I honestly think Insomniac is gameplay-wise. I think they've put themselves between a rock and a hard place, because I don't know where you go from here. I mean, what more could you add to this? They've already made it faster. The only thing they can do is either do a different period piece or go to an all-new location, all-new city, which I don't, I'm not sure what you could really do there. Has Spider-Man ever left New York City? I mean, I don't think so. Like, that's the bread and butter, New York City.
It's over!
Why is that so fucking big?
Carpenter Forever super chatted $10. They might as well bring Toby back for one more game. These games are already stale
Well,
garbage.
they changed his
Love the
face yet
show
again.
Mackle.
Yeah, they changed his face yet again to make it look more like Tom Holland. So they, not only did they change MJ's face, but they changed Peter Parker's face again too. It's like they just keep changing the faces. It's like these games are not consistent. I mean, if you play the original version of Spider-Man PS4, you have a totally different Peter Parker. He's a lot older, a lot more mature, and that's what was the original vision for the game. And then they went in and they said we're changing it for Spider-Man Remastered. I guess I don't know the whole story there, but I'm sure there's more to it. He goes to chef school in Paris. Oh man, yeah. I didn't watch that one. Okay, but guys, I'm not hip on the new movies. I saw the new movie where they brought back Tobey Maguire. That's the only reason why I watched it. And Andrew Garfield. I thought, okay, they're bringing, they want the boomers to come and see this movie. Well, I watched it and I thought, well, I mean, it's not like the old movies, but I knew that going in, it's going to be a theme park movie. It's not like a filmmaking movie. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just they don't make them like they used to. Unless you got boomers directing the movie. There's that new. They're hyping up this new movie. What's it called? Martin Scorsese. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. It's like the same movie every time, basically, just with a different theme. But it's like apparently the best movie of the year and shit. I don't know. It's long as hell. The new Martin Scorsese movie, it's like The Flowers of the Moon or whatever the hell it's called. That shit is 3 hours and 50 minutes, bro. Holy shit. I'm not even trolling. That shit is 3 hours and 50 minutes or something to that extent. Let me look it up. The Flower of the Moon or something. What is it called? I'm just going to type in Martin Scorsese. I literally don't know what it's called. They keep advertising it all over. Killers of the Flower Moon. Let me see the runtime on this. This is unbelievable. They want me to sit in the theater for 3 hours and 26 minutes? Holy shit. That's an all-day event. 3 hours and 26 minutes. Why are these movies so long? I mean, I get it. It's Scorsese. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, is this coming to Apple TV or is it just in theaters? It says Apple TV Plus. I don't know if that means it's coming to it or not. 3 hours. Oh, man. Holy shit. But it's already certified on Rotten Tomatoes, and they're saying it's the best movie of the year. I don't know. A lot of advertisement for it, though. Never heard about it until they started advertising. I mean, I watched his last movie. That shit was long as fuck, too. What was it called? It was like a Goodfellas remake. That shit was long as shit. Plus, they CGI'd the face. It was like for Netflix or something. I don't remember what it was called. I mean, I know the movie, but I can't think of the name. Martin Scorsese. I don't know what it was called. Shit was long as hell, bro. And they did like a bunch of deep fakes with the, they brought back that one guy from, he's retired. I can't remember their names. I'm asking the Irishman. Jeez, I was going to get mad there for a moment. I'm talking to myself out here. There's 0 people relating to this conversation. It's like, I thought you guys were a fan of quality. Apparently not. Yeah, the Irishman, that's what it's called. That shit was long. Actually, that might be the same length. That shit was long as hell. It was okay. Like, at the end, he's like in the nursing home or something. I don't know. It was a weird movie. Oh, it's even longer, bro. I think I literally fell asleep. I tried watching it, I fell asleep, and then I had to continue it the next night. I'm not even trolling. I can't sit there for 3 hours and 30 minutes, bro. The Irishman's even longer. Holy shit. Yeah, I literally fell asleep. I remember now. I watched it and fell asleep halfway through. I couldn't finish that. 3 hours and 20 minutes? I mean, I haven't even been streaming for that long, and it feels like I've been out here for 3 hours. I've only been live for an hour and 30 minutes. That's the typical run time for most movies, right around that. And I mean, should we just go until the... Dude! She does not. There's 30 people giving you answers. Wrong, Andrew. You're so wrong. 30 people, by the way. We don't have 30 people chatting in here. Yeah, Joe Pesci. Yep. Joe Pesci came back. That's why I watched that. I'm like, holy shit, they got him back. It's like, there's another old school actor, and I mean, he's probably not. He's probably in a wheelchair at this point. I mean, because he's like super old. I forgot what his name is. Old school actor, bro. Oh, man. But he's been retired for a long time. I don't think he could do it anymore. Zoomer attention span? Well, I mean, the movie's got to be good. I mean, it's like Leonardo DiCaprio's hot, but it's like, I mean, you know, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was pretty long too, but it's Tarantino, and Scorsese's arguably better than Tarantino, but actually I don't even think that's up for debate. I think that's most people are going to say Scorsese's better than Tarantino, but nonetheless, I would say this is a main event film, but it's coming. Is it coming to Apple TV or is it exclusive to theaters? No, it's not Jack Nicholson. Let me see. I got to look it up. I know what movie he's in. None of the Zoomers in here will know what I'm talking about. Gene Hackman. How old is Gene Hackman? Let me see. Gene Hackman is... Well, it's not telling me. Oh, he's 93. Yeah, he's not. He's 93 years old. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. No one in here knows who that is. Well, maybe one person. No, I didn't say Gene. I didn't say Gene Hackman was in The Irishman. I'm just saying, like, that's another classic actor that would be really crazy to bring back. But I mean, you would. I don't even know. I don't know if he's doing well or not. I mean, he's up there in age. 93. I mean, holy shit. Name one movie he's in. Oh, he's in Superman? I didn't know that. Let's not pretend to be. You guys are literally Googling Gene Hackman now. You guys are fake fans. You guys are fake Gene Hackman fans. Actually, isn't he in Spider-Man? I thought he was in Spider-Man. Who plays Uncle Ben? What does it call it? Spider-Man 2002. What a great cast. You got Tobey Maguire, you got Kristen Dunst, you got William Dafoe as Green Goblin. Fantastic. James Franco, you got J.K. Simmons, fantastic. Jonah Jameson. You can't get better than that. It's not nostalgia either. It's just like the old movies have charm. I mean, there's just more of a filmmaking aspect to it than, pure blue screen, green screen. I mean, yeah, they're obviously with special effects, no doubt about it, but... And I would argue the special effects in Spider-Man you're dealing with TV boomers, and I don't know what that means. I mean, if they're boomers, then they should know who Gene Hackman is. The fuck's that mean? No, what I was saying is that they brought back Joe Pesci for The Irishman, and I'm thinking, well, who else could they bring back? And I thought, well, fuck, what about Gene Hackman? I mean, that guy, classic actor. I mean, he could probably do a stand-in role. That'd be sick. Boomer era for life. Well, what do we want to do, folks? We have we've gone through it. We've dissected it. We could potentially take calls, but I think that's going to be a shit show. So either we sit out here and ramble for the next however long, or we wrap it up here. See how we're doing. Well, that was the first live-action Spider-Man movie. That's why it was special. They have not. They have never done a live-action Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2002. That was the first one. That's why it was special. It wasn't oversaturated. It was like, hey, they're telling the story of Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, they had a live-action Spider-Man before from like the 60s or 70s, but it was so cheesy and shit. And maybe they did do a movie in like again the 70s, but no one's taking that serious. So it's like you get Sam Raimi back. You get Sam Raimi. He brings his visual style, to the web swinging, and that's sort of like, yeah, I think it works great. Because he did the Evil Dead, and the way the camera moves in that, like that's akin to kind of the web swinging and the fast momentum, and I think that was a perfect fit. Gene Hackman was a football movie replacement starring Keanu Reeves. Spider-Man 2 is better than all of the MCU movies. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I like the first Spider-Man, though. Spider-Man 2's got Doc Osborn in it, or whatever his name is, and it's just like, well, I like the Green Goblin. Now, granted, he's in it as well. And some will say the Green Goblin looks like a fucking Power Ranger, and it's like, yeah, maybe he does now, but we don't need a real-life Green Goblin. I mean, like a more realistic approach to Green Goblin. I think that would be ridiculous. And plus, you can't recast William Dafoe. I mean, that perfect casting. I don't, even if they had the Green Goblin in the game, I don't know who the fuck they would cast. Because, I mean, William Dafoe is perfect as the Green Goblin. I mean, you literally cannot. Yeah, I know he's Norman Osborn. He's got two different personalities. So I guess he is in the game then. I don't know. I thought maybe he was in the first Spider-Man game. I don't remember. I mean, all the acting in these games are garbage, so. They hire literal unknowns. It's like Troy Baker. It's like Troy Baker is Spider-Man. Like, oh, no one wanted that. Stream the King Kong game. Michael Fassbender is Green. No, he's trash. Michael Fassbender's garbage. I watched the Steve Jobs movie and I was bored out of my skull. Trash movie. Like, absolutely. What was it? It wasn't even called Steve Jobs. It was called Jobs or something. It was just garbage. It had great actors in it, too. It's like Michael Fassbender. It's got the guy from fucking Dumb and Dumber in there. The lady from Titanic. I mean, it's just like, you got a great cast, you got a great director, you got a great cinematographer, and it's like, okay, what do? We have major drama before these big events. That's the whole fucking movie. It's people bitching backstage to Steve Jobs. And then there's drama with his wife and all this stupid shit or whatever, and it's just like, this is stupid. Who directed that slop? I'm not watching his movies ever again. Steve Jobs, 2015. It's absolute trash. Who directed? Danny Boyle. What has he done? What has he done? Garbage. Danny Boyle. 28 days later. Oh, I've never seen that. Oh, he's done nothing good. 127 hours. I think I've seen that. The guy gets stuck between a rock and he comes out alive at the end or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was a snooze fest. It was a snooze fest. The Ashton Kutcher one's a lot better. This is just like pointless fucking drama before every event, and it's like pointless exposition before, like, oh, we got the, unveil the Macintosh, and, it's just like, here's an hour of fucking, it's like a long-ass movie, it's drawn out, it's trash, it's the worst thing. It's 28 days later. Why would I watch that? The zombies fucking run. The zombies run in 28 days later. No one's watching that trash. I've never seen it. I know it was shot on like a super low budget. It's a low budget movie, but I mean, that's part of the charm, I guess. But I mean, the zombies start running. I mean, okay. I don't watch garbage movies. How is 28 Days Later important? You guys are fake zombie fans. I bet you haven't seen Night of the Living Dead. You probably haven't seen that. I'm not watching that black and white trash. If you haven't seen the trilogy from George Romero, then you need to start there. Stop watching these, like, Zombieland. And I've never seen Zombieland. That shit looks so cringe. It's like some stupid comedy movie with these garbage actors. And then they made a sequel like 10 years later almost, and like it flopped hard. Like it was just they waited way too late. Like, oh, we want a Zombieland sequel, and then they do it. No one shows up. No one shows up to the theater, so I think it flopped. Maybe it didn't. Dawn of the Dead 2004. Yeah, it's not good. The only good part of Dawn of the Dead 2004 is the intro. And then it turns into slop. The zombies run. It's just like, ugh. Whatever, dude. It's just an action movie. It's not... Bill Murray's in Zombieland? Yeah, for a cameo. Dawn of the Dead is goated. Well, they were talking about the 2004 version. And does anyone know what Romero thought about that? He had to have seen it. It's from the guy that it's from Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder did that trash ass. Oh, the one with Batista a few years ago. Oh Lord, what is it called? Like City of the Dead or something? It is so terrible, bro. It is so It's got Marvel comedy. I've sat through the whole thing, and it's just like, this is garbage. It starts inspiring you. It's like, I can make a better zombie with only one zombie. A better zombie movie with only one zombie. I mean, you got this Marvel comedy. It's just this garbage, shaky cam, action slop. I only watched it because Batista was in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gave two shits. And then you got like video game characters in it, like, oh. Well, what do we want to do, folks? What do we want to do? Is that what it's called? Army of the Dead? I don't even know what it's called. It's so bad. I mean, it's just generic Netflix slop. Land of the Dead is underrated. Well, most of the Romero films are underrated, actually. Now, granted, not all of them are great, but, Survival of the Dead is not... that's not his strongest film. Let's just put it that way. Diary of the Dead's, you know, a lot better than Survival. Survival of the Dead, that's not, just didn't really work. I mean, the CGI is abysmal on that, bro. And it's like, well, he probably obviously didn't have the budget, but it's like, man, if you don't have the budget, there's no reason to even show it. That's how you work around that stuff. If you can't do the gore effects, then you just show it off screen, you know. In Halloween 2018, one of the things that movie did right is that they didn't show all of the craziness with Michael Myers wreaking havoc. We didn't need to see all of that. Now, granted, they did show a little bit too much in certain areas, but you know, and it's just like, well, if they don't have to film any of that, then it's like, you know, it's an off-screen thing. So it works out, it's a lot easier, more efficient, and it tells the same story. It's like you don't need to see what's really happening. It's like we know Michael Myers is going on a rampage. We don't really need to see that constantly because it gets monotonous if you don't pace it right. It's like, okay, Michael Myers is wreaking havoc on you know, they do that one shot take. I don't even think that's a one-shot take. I think there's a cut. But it comes off as a one-shot take. They do that in Halloween 2018, and he picks up the hammer. They follow him. He picks up the hammer, and he goes to the house, and then he goes onto the sidewalk, and then goes into another house. It's pretty cool, but people are overhyping that. When they first saw it, like fucking Comic-Con or some shit, they're like, oh, my God, I saw this exclusive clip at Comic-Con, and Halloween 2018 is better than the original. Okay, buddy. You're not going to believe it. Stop being good after the original trilogy. Okay, well, I don't know. No, I think there's something to Land, and I think there's something to Diary. I mean, Survival is probably obviously the weakest. I think most people would agree. But I think Survival, I mean, I think Land and I think Diary of the Dead, those two, because I think in Land of the Dead, I think the zombies, like, actually learn. I think that's an interesting approach. Something different, anyway. But I can't remember. It's been a long time. Or Train to Bus It. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I thought that was okay. Now, they made a sequel that was total trash. Same director, but it's a totally different movie. I mean, it's just, like, not good. It's not good. Alrighty, folks, what do we want to do? Well, it looks like we're going to have to wrap this up here. Chat's dying. Not much else we can say about the game here. I mean, we've pretty much dissected it, and you know, you guys. I mean, we just did the poll, and you guys said it was a downgrade. I mean, you know, there's clearly less NPCs from this video anyway, and you know, the PlayStation blog is telling us that the city should be hustling and you know, bustling of life, and I just. We're not necessarily seeing that here. So there's a couple of things that we do need to test out immediately. 3 things, actually. So let's go over this here. We're going to test out 3 things here when we play the game. Okay, now I'm sure there's a mandatory intro mission like there usually is. But once it lets us roam around the map, we should be good to go. Now, I don't know if all of the areas are open. Does anyone know if all of the new areas are open immediately or no? Do we have to work through the story to go to those areas? Because I'm thinking that we might have to do that, and that's going to be a little bit boring. So there's 3 things that we're going to be testing out here. We're going to be testing out if the NPCs enter and exit buildings, because it says that they do here. And they might, but I haven't seen any footage of it. And it also says that NPCs will they will be inside buildings now, and you can see them when you're crawling on the building. So, and the third thing that we're going to test is there any activities within the Coney Island? Because I heard, and I don't know if this is true, that there's mini games and stuff like that. There's things to do within the Coney Island theme park, whatever it's called. So that that is what we want to see, but I don't know if that's the case. So, I mean, if it's another museum game where you roam around and you can't interact with anything, then yeah, it's going to be a little boring. So. All right. Well, if the chat's going to go off topic again, then we're going to shut the show down here. Not doing it. Not doing it. We need to make it clear that I don't know what the obsession is with other people in here, in this chat, in this. It's just like why do we always keep talking about other people? I don't understand. Very odd thing to do. Like why are you concerned about some internet stranger that you literally don't know? It's like, guys, we are all kind of strangers. It's not like we all know each other. It's like, yeah, some of you guys have been here for 3+ years, and it's like. But, I mean, we still don't really know each other. It's like, I think some of you guys need to maybe keep your guard up a little bit. Not everyone is, you know, I don't know. It's the internet. I don't know how long the game is. I didn't play it. We'll play it Thursday night. But tonight we're going to be playing King Kong Skull Island. So I bought that for $40. So they said it's the worst game. It's worse than Golem. So I can't wait to play that tonight. I think it just came out today. I was looking for a physical copy, but they didn't have it in stock. I was going to go out and buy a physical copy. Fuck digital. If the game is that good, we got to get it. We got to own the collector's edition. How is that funny? How is that funny? You guys act like you know each other. So if you meet someone in real life, you're going to pretend like you're best friends with them after 5 minutes of meeting them? That's a little odd, but I mean, you do you. I don't know. I don't communicate with people, so I don't know how it is. But we're hitting a roadblock out here right now. I can tell you that. The chat in here has lost all of its energy. For what reason, I have no idea. I've kept the energy up, but you guys can't seemingly match it. So we could take calls, but that's not really listening to that garbage. One day everything will be digital. Well, that's coming soon. No, we're not playing the 2005 game. There's a brand new one that came out. There's a brand new one that came out. Okay, but what is a community? I don't understand what that means. I really don't get what that means. You come together, but you're still talking to internet strangers. Like, you're not, I mean, I don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and open up the lines. I can't just sit out here and read that nonsense. Let's go ahead and open up the lines. It's going to be stupid, but whatever. Oh, Lord. It's got to reinstall something. Let's go ahead and open up the lines. If it's total trash, then we're out. And we'll come back later tonight with Skull Island King Kong. All right, so the number to call in is 818-850-5355. That is the number to call in. 818-850-5355. That is the number to call in, 818-850-5355.
She does not love. It is so sad.
818-850-5355. You're calling? Well, I guess it's not working. What a surprise. Looks like it's broken again.
She does not love it, it's so sad.
There it is right there. Yeah, hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, Michael?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air. See, I'm done. I'm tired of it. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. 818-85 is, well, I don't know the number. I haven't memorized it yet. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, we have no quality callers. They're hanging up on me. They're garbling into the microphone. I'm done. I don't even know if the quality's good. Let's turn this slop down. Oh, Lord. Hello, you're on the air. 818-850. I don't know the number. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, hello, you're on the air. What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, Michael?
Yeah,
Talking, bro?
yeah. Well, what do you want me to tell you?
Bro, okay, so I'm a huge
Oh,
Spider-Man fan.
man.
No, wait.
Yeah.
But
I gotta fix the audio. So
I-
you keep talking. I gotta fix the audio.
But I agree with you on
Yeah.
a lot on some things. I think they should have. I don't think they should have added that many cars in traffic. I think they should.
Hello.
I think they should have added way more NPCs and a little bit more cars. But
Yep.
they went with so many cars, like they downgraded the NPC so much, like and the reviewers, like Digital Foundry, they didn't focus on the details, and no one is showing that off. So
Well, that's why we're gonna
I'm
have to play it
really-
because no one's gonna play it like us. So.
Exactly. So I'm gonna be playing Friday.
Yeah.
I'm skipping school for it.
Oh, Lord.
You know. Oh, I know. But anyways, when you play it, I'm gonna be watching because no one is gonna play it.
Well,
like
I'd hope.
you,
I mean,
and
you know, I'd hate to have another fake fan on board. I mean,
exactly.
I'd hope you'd be watching.
So
I
I
mean,
will be there tonight.
yeah, exactly. We're gonna be playing King Kong Skull Island.
Exactly. And when you play Spider-Man 2, I will be there. Maybe not at like 1 a.m., but if you play it the next day, I'll be there.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
see.
I'm really excited. And like you were showing, like the ray tracing, all the modes have ray tracing. So 30 FPS has ray tracing.
Yeah.
There's a 40 FPS mode with 4K. There's 60, I think. So yeah, man. Insomniac, I can't believe Insomniac actually pulled off all modes with ray tracing. Like that's kind of
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
revolutionary.
Well, that's how it should have been. You shouldn't even have a choice. It should be all ray tracing and.
Exactly. Yeah,
Well.
and like the fact that Starfield couldn't do that.
Oh man.
Because I don't want to get started on the 30 FPS debate, but we're in 2023. All games should be at least 60, and if they're not, then it shouldn't really
Hello?
be nominated for anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Hello?
Yeah, I agree. Hello?
And the fact that so many modern like next gen games have come out unbugged, I've heard that this game has no bugs. I've seen one bug, and it's not like it's not severe.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I've seen one bug. Like this game is bugless. I've heard that there's no bugs in this game whatsoever. So the fact that Insomniac can pull
Well,
that
it's
off,
the same game that they made 5 years ago. I mean, there shouldn't be any bugs.
I mean, they did fix the web swinging. They did add like new animations for Peter. I seen that. There's some dope ass suits in this game. There's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. That's sick. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is so sick. And bro, when you get shot by an arrow, the arrow stays in the suit. So like you
Really?
walk around with an arrow on you. Yeah, bro. It's really dope. There's a lot more that we haven't seen yet that people obviously haven't shown off.
Yeah.
And Venom isn't confirmed playable yet, but I really don't think Venom will be playable. Nobody's talking about it. But yeah, man, I think Insomniac really did do something with this game, but I've heard that the story is so predictable. Like, bro, within the first 2 hours, you know the ending. Like, the story is so predictable. I heard and that's the thing. Insomniac doesn't push. because you gotta think Spider-Man is owned by Marvel.
Yeah.
So Insomniac can't really do anything.
They can't do much there.
Exactly. And like the fact that Santa Monica, like Kratos is their own, so nobody can tell them what to do,
Yep.
so they can do anything. And the fact that Insomniac has Spider-Man, they can't really do anything too mature, like over 18 plus, because of Spider-Man and Marvel owns it.
Right. Yeah.
So I think if Insomniac actually owned Spider-Man, like the full-on rights, and Marvel didn't, I think they would do a lot more. But I think Insomniac has to push more, bro. Like, they're not doing enough. I think they're just saying, we'll put this together, the fans will buy it. It's Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
So I
quite
think
frankly,
that-
yeah. That is the reality of it. I mean, it's Marvel, it's Spider-Man. It kind of sells itself. You don't really have to do much.
Yeah, exactly. And the fans will buy it no matter what. But I've seen people saying they're going to buy a PS5 for this game. I would not. I wouldn't buy a PS5.
Well, that's the
I
only
know-
that's the only way to
I-
play it. I mean, it's literally on nothing else. I think this could have been on PS4 though. I think honestly, if they turned off if they turned off the ray tracing, I mean, this would have been this. I mean,
But to say that Spider-Man Remastered is a little bit over the top, Michael. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, here we
Because
go. You know, I mean,
Spider-Man-
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yeah, but Michael, bro, I'm really excited for you to play this, man.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
I- I'm not
I'm excited to
gonna-
play King Kong tonight. I think that's going to be amazing. So we're playing the game of the year tonight.
Yo, Michael, and you should unban my main, bro.
Oh,
Fucking Sony Punk banned it
Yeah.
over the
well,
weekend.
okay, so if I unban it, what's going to happen again? He's going to ban it again. It's the same it's the same cycle over and over again.
Okay, Michael. Here's what Troy
Oh,
said. And
man.
he said, no, wait. He said if Sony Punk and Devil.
Yeah,
gets
but
banned
that's
or
what a lot of other people think. What do you want me to do? Ban them for what?
I mean, bro, they're literally rogue mods. They literally ban everyone that doesn't agree with them.
Well, that's
Like,
what everyone
bro-
else does too. I mean, people had problems with Starfield.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he went into another weekend stream to ban
Well, no,
me.
you're giving mods ideas.
I mean, bro, he couldn't
yeah,
ban me live because he's fucking sick.
Okay, but if
That's-
I unban you, it's probably going to happen again. I mean, it's just like, well, I mean, you know, if he did
Well,
ban
then
you, I mean,
well,
obviously
then
someone banned you.
unmod him.
What do you want me to do?
Unmod Sony, bro. He's such a rogue mod. Like, bro, he literally only comes in. and
He's
says
not
hi
even
to
in
the
here,
team.
rent free. Holy cow!
Rent free? What are you?
What are you
about?
talking about? He's not. The guy's not even in here. He can't even defend himself.
Yeah, exactly, Michael. He doesn't come in.
Well, no one
Unless
does.
He has a reason
Okay, where's
to.
your buddy Troy? He doesn't come in anymore.
True. Bro, he.
Well, you
literally
hold
said
on.
when
You
he
just
gets
said
out-
if I ban Sony Punk, he'll come back in. That's really what it boils down to.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Because okay, I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking. Sony Punk. No one likes Sony Punk. Okay.
Well, too bad.
sorry,
Well, that's
but-
why I keep him around, because it gets people talking. What do you want me to do? Why can't
Bro,
we
but
just
Michael, bro.
coexist?
What's that mean? Coexist. I don't know what that means.
Why does everyone have problems with other people in here?
Because they cause problems, and some. And
Okay, but I mean-
understand it's the internet, but some people really can't handle that. Like,
Yeah, but
can,
I mean, what do you mean? I mean, I'm just doing the show here, and I look at my chat. I don't go into other people's streams. I don't, so I
Yeah.
don't know what happens off the air. I don't know if people are talking shit, if they're doing this, if they're doing that. I don't really care. I can't follow that. I'm doing my streams. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying in my lane. If people can't respect
mean-
that, then, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, but
Yeah, look,
Think
I
about
don't
it.
think you should have been banned, especially
Sony
if you're a
Punk
member.
will-
But I mean, if I unban you right now, you're probably going to get banned as soon as tomorrow again. I mean, if now that you've given mods some ideas, like, oh, you can go back to Pat streams and start banning people. I didn't know you could even do that.
well then unmod Sony, and if it doesn't happen again, then it's Sony.
Okay,
Or
but
unmod
but
unmod.
what if Sony comes to me and says, well, it wasn't me, and Duncan's lying? Now we got a whole
But
fucking.
it's
Now we got a
also-
whole
Michael-
situation here where it's like he said, she said type of thing, and it's just like that's
I mean,
literally
Michael,
drama.
I literally
Why
got
can't we just
screenshots of Sony Punk calling you
coexist?
cringe.
Why can't we just
Bro, Michael-
coexist?
Bro, Michael, I actually got screenshots of Sony Punk
Oh,
saying you're
my
cringe.
Okay. There's a
Bro,
lot. I'm not
I
saying he's a
literally
fake
sent
fan,
them
but
to
I know
Mike.
there are a lot of fake fans that come in here and they're just here
Yeah.
for the entertainment. They're not always here to fucking. Some people like to gaslight a little bit, pump you up with
Bro,
full of
dude,
bullshit, and
did
say
you
you're
not
the
know
best
this?
in the world at what you do, and then they never come back in. And it's like, well, I kind of find that a little hard to believe. And it's like, if we can't handle this in a mature way, it's like I've reached out to Troy, I've reached out to a couple of other people that I've noticed are gone, and it is unfortunate, and but they're not willing to reach out back to me. So.
Dude,
What
okay,
do you want me to
Michael,
do?
do you want me
You
to
know, I mean,
notice
how
that
am I
every
supposed to
time-
believe you when Troy has not contacted me? I've contacted Troy. I've made a comment, and I said, Troy, I'd love to have you back if, I don't remember what it
I
was.
would literally
Yeah,
just
well,
go
what do you
back
want me to
to
do?
you.
He's not reaching out to
I would do
me.
whatever.
Why is everyone talking through other people? That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Well, that's not how it
don't
should
agree
be.
with that.
That's not how it should be. If they're not willing to reach out, then obviously they just don't care enough anymore. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
don't agree with that either.
Well,
They should be able to reach
I
out
mean,
to you.
it's like, they claim to be a big fan. Troy was in here for, let's just talk about this because, this is the last time I'm talking about this.
Yeah.
This is it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done because,
Yeah.
I don't like bringing up people in here because it just starts more turmoil and, name dropping. I don't like doing it. I really don't like doing it. But I will say, and I shouted Troy and Stain out. I remember that night when I shouted them out because they were holding down the fort. And I thought, well, these guys are holding down the fort. They're modding the fucking chat. They're always in here. They're always commenting. Troy was really good about commenting in the community post when no one seemingly knows how to do that. And, I recognize that. And for him to be just suddenly gone, and I know why he's gone. I know why he's gone. There was a comment he made. I thought it was inappropriate. I deleted it. Okay? And that's why he's mad. So it's more than just Sony Punk. Okay? But he's not going to come to me and tell me that. So... and he's upset about that, and he feels outcasted. A lot of people don't feel welcomed here, and I get that. And a part of it is because they don't agree with Sony and Devil. Well, what do you want me to do? Ban those two guys because a lot of people aren't liking them? You can block them.
Yes, but Michael, when you block them, they can see your chats anyway.
That's not what the trolls.
Like,
that's not what the
I
trolls say.
blocked
The
them
trolls say
already.
they block the mods, and then they can just come in here and troll. So who's telling the truth?
No.
I don't know how it works.
No,
I don't.
no,
I don't go in other
as
people's chat
mods,
rooms and
you
troll,
can
and
see
even
that.
if I do, it's with an alt.
Yeah.
I'm just testing things out to see how it works.
As a mod, if you're blocked, you can see their chat anyways. YouTube updated that sometime. Because I blocked Sony Punk because she was causing so much drama, and then when I blocked him, it said mods. If he's a mod, they can still see your chats. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, they have the mod ability. I mean.
Yeah.
But
So,
listen here. We had the same problem with that one guy, Samurai Gaming. We were in I don't know if you were watching, but we were in Hollywood, and it's like I'm showing you literally a celebrity,
Yeah.
Ryan
I've
Gosling,
seen that.
and the whole chat was talking about you got to get Samurai Gaming out of here. You got to get. So it was the same thing with someone else, and it's like okay, if we were to unmod the two most hated people in this community, guess what's going to happen? The hate's going to transfer to someone else. Like, this mod's a piece of work, and this guy's, he's abusing his power. So what do you want me to do? Just unban everyone and unmod everyone? Guess what that's going to lead to? More turmoil.
Aya was mod when we first met 365, and that's when Samurai Gaming.
There's literally no solution here. There's literally no
I mean,
solution. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's
I'm
not
not
fair to have these ultimatums where it's like, oh, Troy's only going to come back if that's really what he said, and if you're not lying, that's just ridiculous. I'm
not
sorry, it's
lying.
silly. It's a little silly because first of all, he didn't reach out to me.
No,
He didn't reach out to me.
He said he has said when he gets his member milestone, he will come back.
Okay, but why did he
said-
tell you that, not me?
Sony Punk is
Why did he tell you that, not
Okay,
me?
wait. I don't know, man, because he has said he didn't get your email. So
Oh,
I don't know.
No. He's emailed me before. And not only that, he can literally comment in the community tab. If you want to communicate with me, comment in the community tab. That's the best way to do it.
I don't know if he's banned because he has said
No, he's not.
watched-
I am pretty sure he's not banned.
Okay.
But
he
I know
might-
him and a couple of other people have problems with, those two that you mentioned. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do?
Troy said he watches, but he doesn't comment sometimes. Like he's not.
No. Troy was very consistent, and that's why it does bug me. I actually think about it at night. I'm not even trolling. What happened, and why is this guy gone? And not only that, let's just bring up the good senator. This is the last time I'm talking about this stuff. I am torn on that. I don't know why he left. I've talked to him off the air, and it was about those two people. And I said, well, he was banned, and, he supported the show for a long time. And I thought, well, that isn't right. That isn't right. Why is he banned? Yeah. I understand we all have different perspectives and opinions, and people start, barking up each other's. It's just petty, stupid shit in here. But with that said, we're just going to all have to coexist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
there's no solution. If I say, well, I'm taking the wrench away from Sony and Devil, what's that really going to do?
I mean, a lot of people would come back, and I'm not just saying
Here we go.
Michael, you gotta understand that Sony Punk and Devil are holding your community back. I'm not trying to be a dick.
It just sounds like a gimmick.
They are holding it back. What?
Okay, but why are you telling me this, and why isn't the good senator telling me this? I mean, he did tell me this off the air, and I fixed it. I said, okay, I'll make you a mod so that way you can't get banned. That's why I mod just random people at times, because it's like, well, I don't want these people banned. Because one time Michael Myers got banned. Michael Myers got timed out, and I said, that's bullshit. Why are they timing out fucking Michael Myers? So I just said, here's the fucking wrench.
And Sony Punk timed him out, too. Sony Punk did that.
Okay, but I can't. But you have to understand, I'm doing the show. I cannot just sit here and look at the chat. That's not what this show is. I can't just sit here and follow who's doing what and this, that, and the third. And I can't show screenshots. Everyone can just fucking Photoshop anything. So I'm not going to go back and look at. I'm not going to babysit the chat and people's feelings. I mean, it's just like, look, I understand if you support the show and you're banned, that doesn't feel good. But I don't know what the solution is. Because Samurai Gaming, everyone hated him at one
super
point.
chatted $9.99.
Bro, like,
This topic is getting more
every-
talk than
every-
Spider-Man.
I like and share when I can.
Well, all I'm going to
can,
say
like,
is that I have reached out to both of them, Troy and Good Senator, and I really don't feel good about both of them leaving. Now, again, it is their decision, okay? But when they basically have ghosted me, I've texted the Good Senator off the air, no response. I don't know if he's blocked me. I don't know what has happened. I don't know what has happened. I think I have an idea.
I will get
yeah, but if they're not going to reach out to me, I think that speaks volumes. I have done my part. I have told Troy, like, bro, what is going on? We do miss you being here. We do miss you being a part of this, because he was there constantly, consistently, with Stain for literally months on end when, no one else could be. Okay, so the participation level has just totally gone off. I've looked at the top chatters. He's not even in there anymore.
Yeah.
Yet he was. He was like number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, so that bugs me. It's like having a relationship with someone and then they just automatically, I mean, imagine, I don't know how to put it. But when they're not willing to reach out to me and try and settle this further, then that means I think they made the decision.
Yeah.
So, it sucks. I mean, the Good Senator was very entertaining, and it was great to have him out here on the show. But I have no idea what happened there. Maybe he got banned again. Maybe he didn't feel like he was justified. Maybe because I'm done with the mod stuff. I'm just done with the mod drama. People get mad when they lose the wrench. People get mad that they don't get the wrench. It's like, I'm done with it. I have dealt with this shit for years. Why? You take advantage of no one watching the show and the intimacy of the show, and then you start like hounding in on me and saying, well, because no one's watching your show, Michael, I need your full undivided attention about this specific issue. And it's like, guys, I have a stream to do here. It's not just sit around and babysit chat and babysit feelings and try and get everyone on the same page. That's literally impossible. We're all human beings. We all have differences of opinion. We all have people we're just going to inherently dislike. That's fine. That's just the way it is, just like it is in real life. You don't like everyone you meet in real life. Well, you're going to have to coexist. There's just no other way to do it. But if I unban everyone and unmod everyone, guess what we're doing? We're going members only. Because you're just going to have to reban everyone else again because they cannot help themselves. So We're
members
back
only
to
for
square
1
one.
week
We're back
until
with
they
zero
have a vote.
progress. There's no solution here. If you can name the solution here, and I'm talking to the chat as well. If you can name the solution here, I'd love to know. But there's no solution.
Okay, Michael, wait. Okay, Michael, make it. Okay, so unmod everyone.
Oh.
Make it members only for 1 week, and
They're going to be
whoever's the
complaining
top
about
chatter
that.
in
They're
1
going to
week-
be complaining about that. Oh, I got to pay to chat. How dare you?
Who
They're going to be
cares,
bitching about
bro?
that.
It's your
Okay, so then who
fucking
cares
channel.
about the
It's
mod
your fucking
drama?
channel.
Who cares about the mod drama? If they cared so much, they would have reached out. Someone would have texted me. Someone would have emailed me. Someone would have commented on the community tab. If they cared so much about this stuff, they shouldn't be contacting someone else about it. They should be contacting me, making an effort. I'm not going to say we're going to see eye to eye on things.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay,
And
but
that's what most people get mad about is their opinions and other people.
well, that's how life is. Everyone has opinions. Everyone has perspectives. Everyone has, what they want to believe in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm willing to work with people, but like if they're not willing to, come back and say, hey, man, like, this is how I feel, there's nothing more that I can
exactly.
do. I've reached out to both of them. I have heard no reply, and this has been more than a week ago at this point. So it's something that we have to move forward. I don't know. I hate to lose Troy. I hate to lose especially the good senator, a great asset to the show, great caller. He was here with the OG pack, and there's still a few people left from that pack. But I will say that I don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to get you to mod me or anything, but I was mod like 2 weeks ago when you mod everyone.
Yeah, and there was a lot of
And then
drama. What do you want me to do? Babysit the
Yeah.
chat? I'm done. I'm not doing it.
And I think that people that do get banned, I think they.
Well, I'm
actually get
going to
mods so
tell
they
you
don't
this.
get
I'm going to
banned.
tell you this. I know how it feels to get banned in chats. Okay, and
Exactly, yeah.
and it's ridiculous. It really is.
especially
I'm
when
just going to say this. I go to other streams just to see, and I'm never a mod in their streams, and yet they complain about mod over here. They want the wrench so bad over here, and yet I'm not a mod on their stream. Why is that the case? They want a mod so bad over here, yet they don't even mod me. They don't even consider that. Like, oh, Michael's never coming over here. Let's never give him the wrench.
I think it's because people. I think it's because they know they've been here for a while, and I think they think that they deserve it. But
Well, then that's why we have to take mods off. We have to take mods off because it's becoming it's becoming different than what it. We need mods to get rid of spammers and get rid of toxicity.
I think you have 2 mods, and that's it. And if they don't show up, you unmod.
Yeah, and then people are
and
going to
then,
start hating the new pair of mods.
I mean,
This is just
bro,
pointless.
I'm
It's literally
always-
pointless.
I'm always in here, Michael.
Yeah, I
Michael,
know.
I'm literally always in
Yeah,
here.
I know.
I'm always in there.
Well,
Bro,
I mean, there's a
I
lot of
don't
people that are
understand.
always in
I
here. There's a
swear to
lot
God
of
I
people
will.
watching right now that are not ever going to chat, and they're always in here. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there's just no solution for this.
It's
I mean,
over.
bro, I say go members only and see who chats the most.
Okay,
per
well,
week.
that's going to make people mad
Alistair
going
X
members
super
only.
chatted $9.99.
I mean, if they
So
mod up,
today
then
I
it's
saw a
fine.
I've already
birdie
done
to
members.
piece of
I've already
bread.
done members
I
only.
found $30 today as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
I mean,
cooking some rice and chicken with
I
some
don't
steamed
know, man.
vegetables
Fucking
maybe.
YouTube has made it so difficult for creators on this platform. It's insane. I think they should do more to.
Yeah, there's
that.
there's a lot more they could do. Absolutely.
Exactly. And the fact that you can go back and ban people in other people's streams is.
Yeah, that is that.
I
Well, I
don't-
didn't even know that was really a thing.
Yeah,
I've
bro,
never been a
like,
mod
I've
at
seen
anyone's
all these
channel, so I don't even know what the capabilities are, to be honest. I mean, I'm just assuming you can time out and ban people. I mean, I obviously have that power as
Oh
the
yeah,
channel.
Michael.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you know this: when you unlist a stream, if people know the link or they have it in their history, they
Yep.
can view it. So
Okay.
so always private it if you don't want it to be viewed. 'Cause
I mean,
I've
yeah,
noticed
I'm
that you
pretty aware of that.
I've noticed that you unlist and don't private, so I'm just.
Well, yeah, because it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and like it sucks that people like mods can actually go back and ban people. If
Oh,
if
that's
there's
what
drama.
you're saying. You're saying private the stream so they don't go back and I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done.
But-
I'm done with it. This is not this show. It's not a drama show. We're here to talk about video games. I'm here to share my perspective on video games in an entertaining way. Not everyone's going to agree. I understand that. But if we just can't handle it, then we have. There's no solution here. There's literally no solution here. So.
I mean, man, it sucks too
Because I can
there's supporters
unban
that
you
do the
right
game.
now, and you know we'll go. I mean,
I emailed you my link, my channel link, like yesterday when I found out I got banned. So.
Oh well, yeah.
I mean, man, if you want to mod me, bro, I'm always in here chatting, and I'm 15. I support
Yeah,
the
well,
show.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I thought you just said it was a good idea to not do mods. Now you want to be a mod? I mean, it just sounds like you're crying for a mod.
No, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying if you are looking for new mods, I'm there. But
we're not looking for new mods. I'll just get a robot that can do the modding, because the robot doesn't have feelings. But I don't know how to really set that up properly. Every time I've done the robot before, it literally bans everyone. And it's like, well, that's kind of funny. I mean, I don't know how to control the robot. You got to like put the key frames in or time things.
I think you have to like set the robot to like spam or something.
It's over.
I don't know. It's just I don't even know. Couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Alistair X super chatted $9.99.
Yeah, man. If
Conversion, software version 7.0, looking at life through the
Here,
eyes of a
let me
tiger
just
beating
unban you right
seeds
now.
as a
Let me just unban
pastime
you right now. And if you
activity, the
get banned again, then I
toxicity
don't
of
know
our
what
chat
we're gonna do.
room, of our chat room.
But you guys cannot start instigating off the air and going into private chat rooms and start, harassing people and, just starting nonsense. I mean, that's what causes shit. And then it spills over here, and it's like I don't know what's going on. I don't, go into fucking chat rooms and other streams. And
It's
listen to
over.
drama within the other streams. I don't care. Like I gotta go download the King Kong game. I gotta get ready for that stream in a
Snurf
few
super
hours.
chatted
Like I don't have time to sit around and
$10.
Mod
gossip.
everyone. Everyone for mod.
Everyone for mod. Well, I guess that is a solution. Maybe that's the solution. Everyone for mod. Let me see how to unban you. Hold on. Let me see how to unban you. I mean, have you commented? When was the last time you commented on this channel? Because that's the only going to find your real channel. In the community. Huh?
I commented today and it didn't go through. So.
Okay, but.
And.
Okay, but how?
And
But have you commented? When
time
was the
I
last time
tried
you
to-
commented in the community tab?
I think when you posted a Spider-Man video, I think the last one you.
Okay, but if
commented.
you were banned, would it show up or not?
It's
I don't know how
over.
this works, man.
No, bro. YouTube updated it. So
Sugar
I
Cookie
think
super
you have to go
chatted
to your ban list now.
$4.99.
Yeah, but it's going to be impossible for me to find the real
Consume
channel because there's a bunch of
cookie,
balls.
milk, front-facing baby chick.
So you would have
front-facing baby
to
chick.
share the link.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby
Hold
chick.
on.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
you can go back to
Front-facing
Midnight
baby
Caller.
chick.
I was there,
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing
within
baby
the-
I thought you were
chick.
banned. You were during
milk,
Midnight Caller?
Cookie, milk, cookie,
Yeah, bro,
milk,
but then,
cookie, milk,
after
cookie,
it ended,
milk.
Sony Punk went back and banned
Well, I thought this happened a
So-
few days ago. Now it happened last night. What's going on?
No,
Are you
no,
trolling?
you-
You're
you
trolling,
don't
bro.
want
You're
drama.
just trying to stir up drama. You love drama.
No, bro, you weren't live last night.
Well,
On
yes, I
Midnight Caller.
was.
No, you weren't.
I did Midnight Caller last night.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Let me
Well,
see.
yeah, I don't know what. Make sure you got the notifications turned on.
Bro, you did not do Midnight Caller last night.
Yeah, I did.
Oh fuck you.
Yeah, where were you at? Where were you at? I thought you were a real fan. You want to say you want to be
It was
mod,
like
and
fucking
you
11
can't even
PM
show
for me, bro.
up.
It was like 11 p.m. for me, bro. Chill. Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
but here's the thing.
freaking 2 hours
Here's the
ahead.
thing. If you were subscribed and you had all the notifications turned on, you still would have gotten the notification.
Yes, bro. I was sleeping, bro.
Yeah, I
swear to
know,
God, I was-
but when you woke up the next day, you would have at least seen the notification that I went live last night for Midnight Caller. Do you have all the notifications turned? You don't, do you?
Yes, bro.
No, you
I
don't,
will
bro.
literally send you a screenshot. Yes, bro.
I don't need to.
I will literally send you a screenshot. What?
I'm trying to find your
Bro.
channel, dude. There's a million. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, the
Hold on, let me confirm.
the
Let me
one
confirm. Let
with
me
the red
confirm. Let me
profile
confirm. Let me confirm. What was the last video you put up?
a Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
edit.
Okay. All right, let me see if you're
Okay.
banned. Let's go to this. Unhide user. Yep, you were banned. All right, so we've unbanned you.
Exactly.
We've unbanned you. There we go.
Thanks, bro.
Yep.
Tonight
It's going to be the same conversation again and again and again. I mean, tomorrow you're going to call in and say the same thing. Oh, I got banned again. What's the solution? Well, we didn't figure the solution out, but we've unbanned you for the time being. So if you get banned again, then obviously someone is, well, I don't know. So we've unbanned you.
Everyone knows it's Tony.
Oh.
Everyone knows it's Tony.
Who cares? At this point,
Come
it doesn't
on,
matter. You're unbanned, so.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Well, listen, we got to wrap this up here.
Love you.
We're at 7% battery. One more caller. Jeez. Hello, you're on the air. 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 Hello, you're on the air.
M0, 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 M super chatted $5. Is there a log of mod action? Can you see what mod did what and when? A real
Yeah, but I'm
toxic mod
not
is
going
clearly
through the
bad
whole
as this
chat of
shows.
3 hours
Banning
of.
a big
I'm not
donator
doing
is
that.
nuts.
Like, dude. There's not a convenient way to see who did what. No, you would have to watch the whole stream, and then play the chat back in real time. No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. But yeah, you can see who did what, but I mean, at the end of the day. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's unbanned. Said what we needed to say, I suppose, and that's that. So there you have it. So we'll be back later tonight with King Kong Skull Island. So we got to go and download that. Hopefully it's not a big. Let me see how big that game is. We don't have time. We got 6%. King Kong Skull Island game size. Hopefully it's not too big, because if it's big, it's only 1.7 gigabytes. Oh, I cannot wait to play this, bro. King Kong Rise. Oh, that's on Switch. How big is this on PS5? 4 gigabytes. Oh, this is going to be a great game, bro. Bro, we're playing Game of the Year tonight. This is going to be fantastic. We're playing Game of the Year tonight. This is going to be fantastic. It's only 4 gigabytes. Dude, we got to go. This is amazing. Guys, we're going to be back later tonight with the Game of the Year. It's one of the most hated games right now. They said it's worse than Golem. They said it's worse than Golem, and we have to do a pit stop. I said, well, we're not going to game until Spider-Man comes out, but we have to make an exception here with this. I got to see the disaster that this game is. It's only 4 gigabytes, bro. So that shouldn't take too long to download at all. 10 minutes, if that. So we're going to go download that on the PS5 and then get ready. So hopefully you tune in for that, and we'll hopefully see you there, because we got to check this out. It might actually be good, you know. I mean, I saw some gameplay and it didn't look that bad. I'm not even trolling. So we'll see. So join us tonight for King Kong Skull Island. But for now, that is going to do it. We dissected Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5 with that video. And from what we've seen from that video, well, in my opinion, there are some downgrades. So that is going to do it, folks at home. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And with that said, it's over.